the decision because of the pandemic.
Well, a third of respondents also consider themselves burnt out. Chris Davies is the founder of Graduate Coach, a career guidance service based in London, and joins us now. Thank you for your time. Does this confirm a trend that you're seeing as well?
Yes, if you've got the money to move, you're going to be offered, on average, 20% more than you're currently earning. And I think we all know that most employers don't regard the happiness of their employees as their number one issue. So the thing is, most employees are not particularly happy in their jobs, and that's why they're on the move. It's as simple as that. If you can move, you will move. And at the moment, we have got an economy which is expanding dramatically. Therefore, more companies are looking to hire. And so therefore, you've got lots of vacancies. Over 1 million people are being searched for new jobs currently at the moment.
This will surely become a problem for employers if many of their staff think, do you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. Might there be a shift where the employer says, okay, I'm actually going to focus on the sort of well-being of the people who I pay to turn up here every
My
week?
gosh, Rosie, are you assuming that employers actually want to really care for their employees?
Well, they will if they lose all their staff.
What?
They will if they lose all their staff.
Unfortunately, I think you'll know that for most employers, the well-being of their employees is not their number one priority. Their number one priority is getting sales, chasing cash, trying to work out who their competitors are. So there are lots of issues that employers have, and the well-being of their employees is usually not their number one concern. And I know that.
Obviously, but we're obviously very lucky to where we are, to where we do. But I'm just wondering if after the last 2 years, people's priorities have changed. Working from home, people have thought there's more to life than sitting in an office, surrounded by people you love, obviously, but not necessarily wanting to be there all the time.
Now, if you are a young employee, particularly, say, in my instance, a graduate, and you are working entirely remotely, you are going to suffer in the medium term because you're not having those water cooler conversations. Equally, it could be said that what is the point of a 5-day commute? So we are on a massive change in work conditions and working practices generally in the UK. We've had a bank that's moved to a 4-day week. I think that flexible working will be the norm. But I think, as you said, Simon, I think the pandemic has caused a lot of people to rethink whether they are happy in their existing jobs and their existing careers. And in many instances, they have said, no, we are not. We want to change.
Chris, is it a good time to move?
It is an amazing time to move if you've got a job. Pity, however, the poor graduate, because there are 230 graduates fighting for every job. And that's an appalling situation if you're a new graduate, because they worked hard in the pandemic, and they have got massive issues, and a lot of foreign workers are now able to directly apply for jobs in the UK. So if you're a graduate, it's really tough. However, if you're in a job, and particularly if you're on LinkedIn, then you are being stalked by recruiters every day of the week, offering you, in some instances, 30, 40% more than you are currently earning. And of course, if you're in mass employment like construction or hospitality, there are massive labour shortages.
Chris, just say you were, I don't know, over 50, maybe thinking about something new. I mean, what are the chances?
The chances are, if you don't know what your skills are, what your transferable skills are that you can offer an employer, then you are not going to get you're not going to get very far. So if you are over 50, then what you've got to do is audit yourself and to say, gosh, I think I've got all of these skills that I can offer a potential employer. And if you can put them together on a CV and you can coach yourself or with a friend in an interview, you will at this moment in time get a job, because there are so many shortages. Retail has got shortages. Let's not say construction if you're over 50, but retail, all sorts of gig economy jobs. There are, in most parts of the country, plenty of jobs. But the problem is, the person who has been in employment for many years does not tend to work out what skills they have got that they can offer a potential new employer. And you have to be able to know how to sell yourself. If you can't sell yourself, then nobody's going to buy you.
No. Chris, it's really good to talk to you. Chris Davies, thank you very much for your time this morning.
Now it's coming up to 20 minutes to 8.